what role did Marina Mabrey and Tina Charles play in kind of keeping this group afloat? And I know Marina reportedly had requested a trade before the season, and then she sticks around.
Yeah, I think, obviously they were our most established vets in their success that they've had in the league for sure, especially Tina. And I think, it's hard when you're coming in first to a tough season, right? We lost a lot of games early on, and it's really hard to kind of keep that motivation and the discipline to keep showing up. But I can say for both of them, they still did, right? They showed up, they gave what they could, they tried to help the young ones, they tried to help the youth and get us into the right direction. And I do give them a lot of credit too with us kind of making that shift after All-Star of having a little bit more success. I think we just stayed consistent, right? I think our vets stayed really consistent. And I give especially Marina a lot of props and credit because she did, right? She asked for a trade. She wanted to go somewhere else. And, I think she could have went either direction. She could have said, you know what, they made me stay here. I'm not going to help. I'm not going to be a part of this. And, it could have been a different year for us. But I think giving her a lot of credit where she really bought into it. And there were some times that was tough and it's hard to do so, especially when you're losing, and she's a winner, right? She wants to win. She's really competitive. But I think she got to understand the role and impact that she can have on a team in a little bit of a deeper level than maybe what she's had previously. So I give her a ton of credit for seeing it that way and staying committed to the process, even when she maybe didn't want to. And I think that speaks to her as a person. But, her and Tina, I think, in the best ways that they could to help keep our team afloat, keep them going. And I think it was funny to see, especially with Tina, like we had, a lot of youth, and to see her where they call her TikTok Tina, and she's out there dancing and doing all this stuff, so I think it helped on both sides where, our vets were able to help our team kind of stay consistent. But I think the youth maybe brought something else out of our vets that they hadn't brought out in years past.